Szevasztok! Te tudod ki az a JWebby? Hát ha nem, akkor majd most megtudod. Végre lencsevére tudtuk fogni, 6 óra időeltolódásnak köszönhetően, de összehoztuk a beszélgetést, úgyhogy fogadjátok szeretettel, jó pár kérdést földobtunk neki, adja is rá válaszokat, ismerjétek meg a világ 5. leghíresebb versenyevőjét, többszörös nyertes, most legutoljára a csirke szárnyevő bajnokságnak lett a győztese, 10 percen belül 224 darabot durmolt be, ami most új világrekord. Úgyhogy fogadjátok szeretettel, James Webb.
Look, in May this year, it'll be 3 years. A little bit of a joke. I went out for lunch with my wife, and the place that we went had a burger challenge, and I just did it for a joke, and it was actually Australia's biggest hamburger, and I didn't know. My favorite food is pizza. Yeah, well, look, when it comes to food challenges, obviously I love pizza challenges. But when it comes to contests, the Nathan's 4th of July hot dog contest, it's crazy. It's the biggest event I've ever been involved in. It's definitely my favorite. So there's a couple of things. Obviously, you've got to be quite fit because eating very fast in a short amount of time, you get tired. So I spend a lot of time in the gym. I lift a lot of weights. I try and keep, look, you're never gonna out train a bad diet, but I train a lot in the gym to try and, so I don't get too fat. That's number one. Number two, you need stomach. You need the space in your stomach. You need the capacity. So I have to stretch my stomach. I spend a lot of time at the buffet doing food challenges, stretching my stomach. I try and drink a lot of diet soda after a meal to bloat me. That's number two. And number three, it's technique. For example, whether it's hot dogs or chicken wings, you've got to have a technique. Leading into a contest, you've got to practice, whether it's, separating the hot dog from the bun and dunking the bun while you eat the hot dog or ripping the chicken wing apart, things like that. You have to practice your technique a lot. I would say definitely give it a go, get involved. It's a lot of fun. Actually, my best friends I've met now through competitive eating. Look, the biggest thing, food is a universal language across the world. I now have friends all over the globe. I'm from Australia. I travel the world and I have friends all over the world now because of eating. So you never know, food it's a universal language. It's a lot of fun. And look, you never know where the road can take you, right? And look, I've tried foods from all different cultures, all different countries. It's amazing what food can actually do. Not yet. So I've been to, look, I guess Turkey kind of counts as Europe, right? It's kind of like half-half. Yeah, I spent some time in Turkey. Yeah, I spent some time in Turkey, a lot of time in the UAE, Dubai specifically, and then America. I really want to explore the UK and Asia. Mm-hmm. And to be honest, there's quite a few, but there's a couple very good competitive eaters from Finland and from Spain. Mm-hmm. So I would love to maybe venture out that way one day. Hopefully get to meet them and make some videos. But also, I've been to Spain before competitive eating, and the food was amazing. So I can only imagine the kind of food challenges they would come up with in Spain. Okay, so with Major League Eating, the American Professional Eating League, there's a few things. Well, firstly, in every contest, there's only a limited amount of spots. So most contests have about 10 competitors or 12 competitors. Now, they obviously want the ranked eaters first. So the first round of invites will go to, say there's 10 competitors, 10 spots, they'll email the top 10 competitors and see how many have an interest. And then the second round of invites will go to, you know, the lower ranked eaters. And then they always have a couple of spots in the contest for locals. So for example, this weekend coming, I'm doing a contest in Missouri. So out of 15 competitors, there's going to be like 2 local people that live in Missouri, just because, you know, it's fun. Locals get involved. And there's always a couple of wild card spots. So actually, my first ever contest, I was a wild card spot. I was a guy from Australia. You know, I've done a couple of contests in Australia. I make some social media videos. They said, okay, we have a wild card spot available in this certain contest. If you want to accept it, you can go, you know? So it's like a tiered system, but the higher you are, the higher ranked you are, the more chance you've got of being accepted into a contest in America.